Hey, how's it going? My name's Matthew, aka EZBOT, and welcome to another live stream. Today's stream is sponsored by our Lord and Savior DistroKid. If you're not familiar with DistroKid, you should be, because they're very useful for us smaller independent artists. But we'll talk about that a little bit later. We'll go into more depth with that, because there's always something cool with DistroKid to share. Today we're going to have a look at the Polyend Tracker Mini. And yes, thank you, DistroKid. And we also need to crack this sucker open. It's been a little bit since I streamed. I've been super busy, so it's just unfortunate. Nectar of the Gods. Sponsor me. Sponsor me, LaCroix. Give me your money. Anyhow, back to the Polyend Tracker Mini. Thank you, LaCroix. But not thank you. You're right. We're not thanking them. So this is the Tracker Mini, and that's a dog hair, because that's what dogs do. They share their hair with you everywhere. I have a lot of trackers. I have 5 physical hardware trackers, and then I have Renoise, which I don't know very well, so I can't speak on Renoise's behalf too much. But I do have, I can show you a size comparison if you just want to see the size of the M8 real quick. I have 2 M8s, I have 2 Polyend trackers, and I have a nerd sequencer. So you could say that I like trackers. It doesn't mean that I'm like some sort of tracker genius or anything. I just love the tracker workflow. I think it's cool. It's very similar to the Electron workflow, and if you follow anything that I do on this YouTube channel, you know that I love the Electron workflow. Now, I've been playing with the Polyend Tracker Mini just a little bit, and I owned an M8 for so long before the Tracker Mini came out that I got very used to how the M8 works. The button presses, the key combos, and all that. I'm quick with it because I've used it a lot. I've used this much less. There's way more buttons. And frankly, there's a lot more features, I would say. I would dare to say there's more features on the Tracker Mini in terms of like digital audio workstation type features. There's like, you know, repitching and granular and time stretch and stuff like that. That stuff does exist on the Tracker Mini. This is not a comparison video to the M8. I'm just pointing out that they're different devices. So I really don't want to make call outs between the two devices because they're so incredibly different. But let me tell you what I've learned about the Polyend Tracker Mini, and I just love all trackers. And I love the Polyend Tracker Mini, and I discovered something about this, and I actually tried to implement some Tracker Mini workflow I've been trying to do on my M8 when I play on the M8 too, to see if it could do kind of the same thing. And I have a favorite thing that the Tracker Mini does already. I've already discovered a favorite thing. We have no music prepared. I have nothing prepared for you other than I've grabbed a bunch of samples that I think sound good. I can show them to you. And also you can let me know how the audio quality is as we do this. But here. Maybe that's too quiet. Go. Is that good? Good volume? So we got stereo samples now on the Polyend Tracker Mini, as opposed to the original tracker. The original tracker, much larger, jog wheel, weird keyboard that looks really cool and lights up and stuff, really fun to watch as your performance is. This has all the same features of that, except for this has a built-in microphone and this has stereo samples. So those two features make it better, but it's different. I think I still kind of like the bigger one a little bit, just because I also spent way more time with that one, so I just feel faster. Anything that I feel fast on, I really like. You know, I just like more. If I feel if I feel like I can get stuff done, I'm happy because I'm always feel like I'm in a time crunch to like make music. You know, like in between taking the dog out or picking up the house or doing whatever, you know, just all the stuff that we do out throughout the day. I want to squeeze in as much time making music as possible. And I think that after I spend some more time with this, I'll be much quicker. Right now, I'm still trying to figure out how to use it. Like, I'm still at that stage where I'm like, how do I use this? What are the shortcuts? I recently found out if I scroll down and hold shift plus insert, it jumps me back to the top. I thought that was a different combo on the other one. So like, I'm just new, you know, I feel very new to it. So I can't give you like an amazing demonstration of the Tracker Mini. But like I said a moment ago, I discovered something I think is my favorite part about it so far. And that is this. So I have this, the viewing angle for the camera is a little, if I tilt it a little bit, it struggles a little bit. And for me, I want to tilt it because that's, you know, I'm at a tilt because I'm looking down like this. So it may be hard to see sometimes now and then, but that's just the way it is. We're live streaming, yo. What's going on, everybody? People who use trackers are smart as rocket scientists. Wish I could highlight that comment. That is not true. Because I am not as smart as a rocket scientist. But let me tell you one of my favorite things that this has that's different than all the other trackers that I've noticed so far. And that is when you go shift or we go into the menu system and we go into loading our samples. I also love, I'll point out a couple of features that I really like on this as well. What do I want to do? Sample loader, that's what I want. Is that we got these assignable shortcuts right here. And if you hold shift, they're another set of shortcuts. And the shift button is long, so it's meant to be used by both thumbs. There's some ergonomics on here that I haven't gotten used to. I sent them an email with some suggestions, and maybe they'll take me up on it. And they're all stuff that they could implement that I think would make it move a little bit quicker. Quicker for me, not quicker for anybody else, but quicker for me. But what I really like is, let's see, I think there's a shortcut to the instrument loader. Here we go. Yeah, Shift 2 by default takes you to the instrument loader. So something to wrap your mind around with the Polyend Tracker. I know we're just talking. This is what this live stream is. We do a lot of talking. We make some music. We do a lot of talking. I do a lot of talking since there's no one here to talk to. So the way that the instrument loader works, the sample loader, is that every single sample that you load is an instrument. So when I go to, let's go back over to here. I'm in my step editor. We're on instrument 20. It's this kick drum, right? If I press 2, I can go into the kick drum's panning, the tune, turn on a filter. If I hit it again, I can go over here and edit some more stuff about this particular instrument. Now it's just so quick to do this that when you're in the instrument loader and you just load in all these samples, these are all different instruments that I've loaded in to this project already. I can just, every time I'm highlighted over them, I can change their characteristic. And I found that this works super good with putting in a drum beat. So what I want to do, and this is all going to be very experimental because like I said, I'm still learning. So please don't use this as this is your tutorial on the Polyend Tracker Mini. That is not what this is. I'm not at that stage yet where I'm ready to be teaching people the Polyend Tracker Mini. I'm at the stage where I am still trying to figure out how I want to use it. I do have the OP1 field over here connected to it. So if I need to grab some synth sounds to port into that, we're going to do that. Yeah, this beat slaps. You like that, Tape Pusher? It's a real banger. So what I'm going to do is go over here and we got our kick drum. I don't want to edit the kick drum so much. I just want to like, this is what I like about it is I loaded up all those instruments and now I can just use track 1 and just start putting in other instruments. And then we can easily copy. I'm gonna go like this because it's way faster this way. I can easily copy this, shift, paste it, and we have something like that, right? So let's just put in a bunch of instruments. and then like we'll change all their pannings around. Let's put another kick on the beat here. Right now the length is 128. I should maybe shrink that. Does this work like that? Oh, it does work like that. Maybe we shrink it down to like 16 for now, and then expand it out later. That might be easier to work with. There is something really punchy about the sound quality on the Tracker Mini. I think it sounds really good. And let's see. Kind of like that. Oh, let's go back. Copy that, shift, paste it. I want to be in the instrument. That's what it is. See, I'm still learning. And in note. Could even change this to another instrument. I have it at 130 BPM right now. But now I can go, and another cool feature that I like about the Tracker Mini so far is, what do I go? Shift up, fill, and we can fill in, how do I want to do it? A random? Let's try random. Down, down. From 1 to, I don't know, anything? I gotta find, is there a way to audition what these samples are? Because to me, they're all oversampled. No? Maybe not. Let's see what happens here. Oh no. Oh my goodness. No, that won't work at all. Delete. Okay, maybe we won't use the fill mode for that. I'll be a little bit more particular right now. Okay, I kind of like that. Oops. Copy. I suppose I could have just used a roll here of some sort. If you guys can even see this. Reverse roll. Yeah, let's try that. Instrument, delete, delete. If I hold shift and press play, it should play from this position. I mean, that's cool, but I think it's whack. So. So I want this instrument's panning to be over here. Okay. And this one I want to be over here. back over here. You make all your music on the Syntact now. What's the difference between a Syntact and a tracker? It's a completely different kind of interface entirely. Like the Syntact versus the tracker, I would say the Syntact is much easier than working on a tracker. Trackers are hard. Like trackers are, I mean, look at what we're looking at. It's just note data. You know what I mean? Like you need to understand what all the commands mean, what all the effects commands. On the Syntact, you just hold down a step and turn a knob. Like, it's just as simple as that. The hardest things you do on an Electron box in the newer boxes is learn how to use the LFO and the trig, like trig conditions. That's about it. On here, there's a lot more to learn than that. I mean, this has a full-on, like, normalization and time stretch that you can do on a per sample basis. You're really good at picking up on new things. Oh, thanks, dude. Appreciate that, Jordan. If Tracker Mini was AI-based, that would be intuitive. That would be nice. What's missing with this is live record. Since there are no pads, you can't live record steps and you need controller. Yeah, I agree. It would be nice. You know, I found myself doing when I first got the Tracker Mini was touching the screen. I'm not even like that into touch screens, but I was like, you know, do this. Select over here, because the screen's so big. I do like that about the screen, that the screen is so large. So now we can go, what, more? And we can duplicate the pattern, right? And it will double the length. Yeah. Now we got a 32-step pattern, and we can start changing some stuff on this side. Maybe we want to give this one some reverb, because we can do that. We sure can. I can audition with this little button. There's so much to learn. This is new. Instrument synthesizer? Look at all this stuff. I don't even know what this is. How to use tracker as a synthesizer. Sequencer must be stopped. Okay, we're not even gonna look at that. That's way over my head right now. The one thing I keep thinking is that I want velocity. Like, I just want to have control over the velocity, and I don't want to use an effects track, but I think I just need to get used to setting a good default velocity, because right now the kicks volume is at 100%, so it's at 0. But these other sounds, they are too. And they're too loud. Like, this needs to be quieter. And this should be panned. Let's pan it like way over here. You guys are hearing this in stereo, right? I don't think I like that. Where is that? Is it this? Preview. This? I don't want that. Let's get a different instrument. Okay. I guess we could have like a shaker go out through this whole thing. What should we do next? Yep, it's in stereo. Okay, it's not in stereo on my headphones. I think my headphone jack's being weird. Hang on. Let me look at this, because I'm missing out on all the good stereo goodness. Come on. I bought this cheap like headphone mixer off the internet. And that's what I get. That's what you get for buying cheap headphone mixer. Now all of the headphone outputs are in mono. They were in stereo a couple days ago, but now every single input is sending me mono audio. Super cool. I love it. Don't buy cheap stuff. That's what we learned today. Let's put in some synth sounds. Let's go into the sampler for a second. Maybe we'll delete this pattern and start over. I have no idea. Right now I'm just throwing stuff at the board and let's just see what sticks. So let's go into the sample recorder. And now we have OP1. Yoink. One thing I do wish. This is actually my Prophet 5 that I sampled into the OP1. Sounds awesome. Of course. Let's get like a... Whoops. No, this instrument sucks. Oh. What was I doing before? Don't clip on me. Yeah, let's get this chord. We'll just get this simple chord really quick. Is there like a threshold thing? No? Just go like this. Okay, yeah. I love this. I love this part about the tracker. This sampling experience is pretty good. It auto-cropped it. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's hit crop. Let's audition it. What does that sound? It's not supposed to be there. Yeah, let's try it again, I guess. Some strange sound came in. What is that? Oh, I guess let's try it again. Is it like clipping? I don't think it's clipping. Is the metronome playing? What's happening? Do I want the metronome? I don't want the metronome. This took me over here. I pressed the metronome button, and this is not where I want to be. Where's the sampler? I want a shortcut to the sampler. Oh well. Sampler recorder. Let's just try it with the gain turned down, I guess, or the volume turned down more. There's definitely something... I don't know, can you guys hear that? There's, it sounds like a metronome, but it's not. I think it's just being not very cool. I don't know. I know I don't like it, though. Maybe if we just record a few of them, maybe it won't do it. I mean, it sounds awesome and it's in stereo, but that doesn't seem right. I have to have monitoring on. How else will I hear it? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. I'm sure it's something that's, maybe it's my project or something. Maybe I need to like reload the project. I don't know. Turn it down. Well, I guess we'll go back to some pre-recorded stuff because I don't want to have pops and clicks. Let's see what we got in here. Instrument. Yeah, USB power. Let's unplug this sucker. We don't need this. Let's see if you're right. Let's see if you're right. I really want to know. Hey! Hey, wait, who said that? Vac? Ink? Might be causing the ticking sound. You were right. You're right, we solved it. You're the best. You're simply the best, Vac Ink. Vac Ink? I don't know what you... That's great. That makes me so happy. I really wanted this to work. It's a little bit of a transient there. There we go. Perfect. I guess we can record it a lot louder, which is what I want to do. So let's turn this up. Cool. All right. Let's just get this nice chord. Yes. Crop. Save. Auto name. Thin stem. Space. No, that's not space. That'd be cool if that was spacebar. At least that would be cool in my mind. Space. O P 1. Save. All right. Cool. Loading samples. All right, let's get back to work. Oh, I should have done save and load. So it would have loaded it as an instrument. Dang it. Now we got to go over here and go to recordings. There it is. Yeah, that's it. All right, I want to load it into this spot. I will load it. Okay. Back to where we're at. See, I'm already starting to get it. Look at this. I'm flying. I'm flying on this thing. See how it sounds repitched. Or actually, we got to change the instrument first. Let's give it a bunch of reverb. Reverb. And maybe we actually want to... And some delay. I want to go into... These drums sound so good. I'm very happy with my drums. Let's see. I mean, not necessarily happy with the drum pattern so much, but I'm happy with the sound of these drum samples. I think they're good sounding samples. Easy to jump between two boxes, but two trackers. I agree. Yeah, it can be kind of tough. So yeah, we're trying to figure out. We want to go to the master. I think we want to boost master page. Do I need to like, what? How do I go to the, oh, keep hitting enter. Okay. Let's change this reverb because it's a little on the weak side. And space, maybe give it 2. Delay. Delay is looking good. I like this. Got an EQ on the mini tracker. It's pretty cool. Master EQ. Limiter, which I have disabled because I don't trust it. Don't trust any limiter. I don't trust it while I'm streaming. Who knows what'll happen. It's definitely gotten a lot bigger. Let's go down an octave. That's cool. All right, let's go back to the sample recorder. So we went. Now let's go. Let's get that chord. Maybe we'll grab a couple this time. Whoops. Stop. Oh no, it's happening again. Why? It's not plugged in anymore. There's a little bit of it happening that time, but I don't care as much. Dude. I do not care. Save and load. Number 2. What? I thought I didn't crop it. Damn it. All right, so now we got to go do some editing. Okay. All right, that works. Okay. Back here. Oh, let's try another instrument. I think we were using what? An F sharp as our... Can't tell if I'm... What? Why did that just change? Okay. Let's just try a bunch of F sharps for now. We'll kind of edit them in a second, because like... yeah. Armed? Oh, for live recording. Okay. Okay, let's go. What is it? Shift insert? No, not in record mode. Ah! Okay, back up here. Record, shift up, highlight them all. Copy, delete. Let's put it on. Start here. Wait, we'll do step jump, just like the dig attacked. Go every 4 steps. paste. Okay. Where's that other hi-hat? Oh, that's that bass. Is it embedded in here somewhere? Yeah, there it is. Way too loud. No, I don't need the volume envelope right now. Take me here. And of course we can do like, I think we're working in G major. Let me check in with the chat that's hanging out over here right now. I know I'm kind of like, I'm about as spaced out as you can get because I'm learning. I'm learning right now at the moment. I also, look what I did. It's really tacky. I did this because ergonomics, you know? I wanted it to not move on the table at all. So it's like, sits there. I actually feel like I can work on it like this just fine. Like, I feel like I don't really need to hold it. This actually might be my workflow. I don't know. I don't know. Lost in the sauce. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Mikey? How are you, dude? Let me read some of this chatter. Starting up with, well, it's moving pretty quick. It's hard for me to catch up. Right in SP is a workhorse. Yo, Snog, what's going on? Oh, you guys are talking about, you're talking gear. Talking different gear. Talking the 404, I take it. I'm guessing. Oh, what's up, Freebeat? I just met Freebeat IRL at Patchworks the other day. By the way, if y'all don't know what Patchworks is the synthesizer store that I work at a few days a week here in Seattle. It's a great shop. You should go visit it and buy your gear there if you can, and support Patchworks because it's a lovely shop, and you should support all us lovely electronic hardware musicians here in Seattle because we all need as much support as we can get, considering how crazy everything is right now. Just do your shopping there. Do your shopping. Do your grocery shopping there. Eat cables. Go to Patchworks. Thank you. Yes, please do. All right. We got some like cool sounds. Like, I mean, for me, just like kind of like randomly throwing down triggers to beginning. This is like the equivalent to me having a dig attack here and me just going, just randomly putting steps down. That's all I've done. And then I've adjusted some of the main parameters and we have this. Now I want to put in some sort of melody, and I think I want to use some of the random generation, or maybe we'll use like the Euclidean sequencer, because I think it can do Euclidean stuff. So we go fill, and wait, yeah, Euclidean events. I want, how many events do I want? Where'd the events go? Why is that disappearing? Oh, but we gotta pick a sound out first. I need to pick a sound before I do this, because I don't know what sounds are what. I don't want to do this thing here. Constant. Yeah, I want constant. All right, let's go back to this after I've figured out a sound I want to use. So instrument. Let's use this sound. Instrument number 40. What is it called? What is the name of your instrument? Where's the name? DMT One Shot 64. All right. Shift up, fill, Euclidean, number 40. That's too many events, I think. Or no, we want... Let's try it. Let's see what this does. Not bad. Let's change some of these notes around. That kind of worked out. That's kind of cool. I think we could like put some more sounds in here. I get the sample plays for about 2 steps, I think. So maybe I don't want to put anything in between that. We could try some like weird effects. Let's see what we got. All right, we do have to hold this for this. What do we want to do here? We don't want a random note. Let's do reverse sample playback. Okay. Oh, hey yo, step jump. Oh, thanks. Wait, undo. Okay, here's another cool feature of the Polyend Mini Tracker that doesn't exist on like any other box but the Polyend, is the undo feature. My goodness. Undo. Okay, wait, redo. Redo that. Have it play in reverse. Step jump, get out of here. The length of the sample is too long? Yeah, sure is. Okay. We won't use that right here. Maybe we'll use that here. And then pitch it up. And then give it a lot more reverb. Or reverse, or delay. What do I do here? Shift. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If I hold this down, do I need to go out of edit mode? I literally don't know what I'm doing right here. So wait, how do I change the value? I want to add a low pass filter amount. What do I do? Shift? No. That does that. We got a low pass, we got a high pass. This selects this. Okay, I get that. What? No help here. Use the pads on the OG. Yeah, I don't know how to change this. What do I do? What do I do? Okay, hold that down. No, that doesn't do anything. Is it? Oh, okay. You hold this down, and then you press up or down. That's how you do it. Okay, so let's listen to some negative low pass. Let's have this play. Okay. This is supposed to go negative as well. Okay. How do I commit it so that it stays there so that I can just jump there? Okay, I hold it down. We change the number. And then what? Hit enter. Does anybody know? Can anybody tell me what to do right here? I want these values to stay in the box. And what's up here? How do I get up there? What's this? Oh, I don't want to do that. The tune, the low pass, high pass is what I want. I think these are just fine. Sample playback. Panning? No, that's useless. Step sequencer? Step repeater? Yeah, that's I do want that. Okay. What value here? Wait, that remembered it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Some odd numbers. That's cool. Hey. Oh, it can't be remembered in the top row. That's what it is. I think I remember that from the other Polyend Tracker. Boy, oh boy. Check out this view. Oh. Now you can see how hairy my arm is. And it is hairy. Wait. Okay. So now we can play. I can go. Yeah, cool. Oh no. I lost it. Oh, I like this. And then off. Oh my god, I totally get it. It was a lot cooler than I thought it was. Thank the Lord I figured that out, because that was going to drive me absolutely bonkers. There's nothing like learning together, right? We're doing it together. All right, let's make some more effects. So we know the low pass filter needs to go down, right? How do I make it go down faster if I hold shift? No, okay. No, you just have to deal with it, I guess. All right. Let's have it play. Okay. Okay, I get it. That's a good one. All right, cool. Get out of here, OP1. That doesn't sound very good at all. All right, what do we have here? A filter LFO speed. Granular filter LFO speed. Pattern play mode. Let's try that. Is there more options? Random? Whoa! Well, I feel like you can get lost in the performance mode pretty hard. All of these are only available while you're in this screen? I think so. You know, if somebody pulled up the manual, because I'm not gonna read the manual right now, not while I'm doing this, but I wonder if these are available via CC. Because if they are available via CCs, then I would get a MIDI controller and I would probably never go in the screen. Because this is easier to do on the larger tracker. I almost forgot that I had ice cold LaCroix. Never forget. So hold the second top plus the button to make the change. Yeah. So these 4 buttons are these 4 columns. And the top column is your wild and out section. So you can just use that one whenever. So like we have play, we go. As soon as you let go, it just goes back to normal. But these ones you can actually select and leave. This is pretty cool. This is unique, I think, to the tracker, to the Polyend Tracker. Nothing else really has this kind of like performance mode, other than the Octatrack, of course, which I love more than anything, is the Octatrack. I actually debated if I was going to stream on this today, or show off more of the techno performance template, which I have completed and is fantastic, and I love it very much. And if you haven't checked it out, you should visit patreon.com/EZBOT and check it out. And there's also a bunch of other videos that you can watch to learn more about that. Hi, Minor Joy. They are by CC, actually. I think it says in the config page for MIDI in. Okay. Config, MIDI, in. Wait, is there a... Ah! What is this? Okay. Clock sync correction, that's kind of cool. There's a note in channel. That's good. CC, okay, yeah, I want CCs over the MIDI jack. Performance mode track, CC41 to CC48. There we go. Performance mode slot. Master mixer, CC71 through 82. Cool. All right, well, looks like you could totally go play shows with this. That's sick. All right. Apply. What else we got in here? A different font. It's the original font. Ah. Go back. I like this thing that it does. All right. Display brightness. Whoa. That's probably too bright for you guys. Is that easier to read on low? Whoops. Monochrome look like? Huh. Not easy for me to read. Let me see how I like monochrome. Ugh. It's making my camera trip out. No more monochrome. Okay. Back here. All right, let's try something completely. We made this little pattern. Didn't take us very long. Sounds great. I could expand on that over the next hour and turn it into some real music. There's no doubt in my mind that I could just get going on this. As much as I know about the tracker at this point, I feel like I know enough that I could start making music on it. I don't feel like I can do all the stuff that I want to do yet because I'm not fast enough at it. But I want to try and experiment. So let's go to a new pattern. So let's go to pattern 2. And I want to play with this Euclidean, and I want to like see if we can get a... Let's try and sample again, because sampling's my favorite thing in the world. And I buy samplers because I want to sample. That's all I want to do is sample sounds. Let's get a synthesizer. Yeah, let's use this, like... What's the really good one? In here? Is it pulse? No, it's not pulse. String. Get out of here. Okay. Make it a little bit longer, I think. That's what I want. Alright, let's see if we can sample that. Let's get a C. Alright. Crop. Let's not forget it this time. Be kind of cool if there was a normalize button here. I would like that. Auto name, save and load. I wish it auto named it like instrument 3 or something, instead of some like weird name. Makes no sense. Instrument. Okay, shift up. Let's make this pattern like super long. Yeah. Yeah. 128 steps. Shift up. Fill. Let's stick with 5 events. Let's do the Euclidean. Wait, instrument. Oops. Oh, it did 6 events across 128 steps. What am I? I'm forgetting how Euclidean works? We need way more events than that. Let's try this. Yeah. Oh, I keep forgetting. Okay, let's go to the note mode, back into fill. And then let's change our scale to minor. Let's go G minor. What's gonna happen? Whoa! Undo. I guess I need to do Euclidean here. Let's go 6 events. What? Oh, constant, random, within the scale. Okay. From, I guess maybe we want to go low to high, right? Yeah, let's go up to 6. Okay. This is where I wanted to go. Give it a low pass filter. And then an envelope. Let's pan these around. Pan. Enter pan. Okay, fine. Oh, I went right over it. Ugh. Okay, that works. I guess we can leave it like that. Bill for the win or the LFO. My man is on his PDA. I should have guessed that was BU, John. Should we throw some of those drums back in? I feel like we could probably have a good time with the drums now. Let's just throw like a 4 on the floor kick type thing going. Okay. Step jump. That could be cool, I guess. Trying to make a phone call over here. This is my... No, I don't like this. I don't like these things I did. They're out of here. You're out of here. Step jump. Go away. Okay. Go away. Go away. Good thing I didn't do that many. I guess I could have just used the undo function. I just want to put in an offbeat hat. That's what I want. Let's just make me happy. All right, now I'll use the step jump from this position. I guess I could have done fill. Shift, insert, record, shift up, FX2. It doesn't need to be so hard panned. Whoa! Pan position LFO? That's not what I did, right? All right, that 4 on the floor kick is kind of lame. Maybe we need another instrument. Maybe we use this. There we go. All right, now I can go in here and like. This is polka music volume 1. It does sound like polka music. Just kind of experimenting with the different features that it has, but you're right. I don't like the drums at all on that right there. Bye. You know what I really liked is that the Polyend Play has that really great like drum fill thing that it does. That'd be so cool if they added that here. That'd be so cool to just like throw down a drum pattern across a certain amount of steps just to get you going, you know? Let's get the step jump out of here. Instrument. Delete, delete. Ooh, that's nice. Let's go shift, copy, shift, paste. See how that sounds. It's 25, I think. Yeah, that's nice. Let's skip right here and paste that again. No, 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 no. Okay. Delete. Oh, there we go. What's this guy? Maybe it doesn't need to be 128 steps long. Let's go down to 64. Make my life easier. So that one section, shift insert, I go right here, chord effects 1. I want this to what? Guess we could try and low pass it. And if we go shift, fill, each effects type, step, from, to, oh. No, that'd probably be easier for me just to do that by hand. Okay. Oh, I have these tracks over here. I didn't even notice that. Didn't even notice. Let me see. Whoops. That doesn't work there at all. Let's see. Note. Shift up. Chill. Oddly enough, that one sounds pretty decent. Try and copy this whole row and paste it, and then go up and change the instrument. Why does it do that? Fade cut? I don't like that. What? Do I have to copy? All right, now if we double this pattern and just add something to make it sound like 8 bars, it'll really fix whatever's wrong with this. Mind you, I'm listening to this whole thing in mono because I'm getting screwed by this stupid thing. Is it my headphones? You guys are hearing this lovely stereo thing because I have all this panning happening. I'm just guessing. I'm guessing that it sounds good. I want to know. Play in stereo. I wonder if you can do a... Is the line out plugged all the way in? It is. It is. You guys are hearing it in stereo. I'm the one not hearing it in stereo. This has already been... Can I replace an instrument with another instrument? Let's go. Wait. Sample loader. If I go to instrument... This one is Daffodil, which was this OP1. I'm curious if we had a piano. Whoa, what is that? Thanks. Samples. Oh yeah, I have every sample in the world, I forgot. But do I have a piano? That's nice. You know, the folder said one-shots, but I was hearing a lot of not one-shots. I was hearing a lot of chords in there. Take me back. You disappoint me. House. I know one of these has got to have it in here. House likes that stuff a lot. One-shot chords. Just want a piano. What else do we have? Oh, here we go. Acoustic pack. All right. You are now 43. That's so much cooler. I definitely think the piano sounds better. All right, let's do our DistroKid. Let's do what we got to do. We love DistroKid. Let's show them how much we love them. DistroKid, we love you. All right, let's talk about. Let me do my sponsorship real quick. Hang on, folks. DistroKid's pretty cool. This is actually what we're gonna show you with this big logo over my face. Don't look at me. Let's check this out. Wait, do I have the bandwidth to figure that out? Can I do it? It's like scratching your head. Aha! I almost grabbed it. Okay, so something cool that DistroKid came out with recently is this website builder. And I think this is pretty great for folks who are like getting pretty serious with their music. DistroKid teamed up with Bandzoogle. Basically what this is like Squarespace for musicians. It's got all the tools to just get you having a nice website, and it links up with DistroKid. So you can have like Spotify embedded in it really easily, and you can sell your tracks right on here. Really easy to work. It literally looks like it's maybe even made by the same people who did Squarespace, because Squarespace looks really nice. You would think it would say Squarespace if that was true, so maybe not, but it looks great. It's got all the features. Let's take a look at the features really quick. Features. Look at this design. So try it for free, and I think you get a discount if you have a DistroKid membership as well. Visual design editing. Responsive templates. Let's look at a couple examples of some people who have done it already. I Want Poetry. Here's an indie pop band. Look at this website. This looks great. Music video, YouTube. Yeah. Contact. Looks a lot like the website that I have, but it took me way longer to make than I bet it took these people to make theirs. So yeah, this is a new thing that's a collaboration with DistroKid. I think it's pretty cool. I think anything that makes making our music easier to share with people is definitely a plus in my book, because I don't have time for any of this stuff. I just want it to be done easy, and I want it to look nice. I want like, this is like the argument with like AI versus don't use AI. Let's get this thing off my face. Hang on. Is that I want stuff that gives me professional quality as fast as possible, and I feel like that's kind of like what the AI stuff does. And I know that it's even a controversial opinion, maybe, perhaps, but that feature that DistroKid with Bandzoogle has done it's not AI, but it's definitely speeding up the process of getting our music distributed and listened to by other people. So I think that's great. Thanks, DistroKid. We appreciate you funding the stream that we put on once a week, even though I missed the last 2 weeks because I've been busy. And I'm trying to work on this project, not an Octatrack related project, a completely different project, something I normally don't do, some contract work. And it's tough. Contract work is tough. I'll tell you what. I done told you what. Harry, what's up? Does it make the drum show up? Does it make the drummer show up on time sober? It does not. Nothing makes the drummer show up on time sober. That's the trick with sobriety. I don't know if you know this about me. I know Harry's somebody that I work with sometimes, but I was a drug counselor for a while, so I am sober. I'm actually sober 12 years next month. So congrats me. And hopefully that doesn't taint your viewpoint of me. Because I liked drugs a lot. I liked making music, and I liked doing drugs, and I thought that was a really good time for a long time. And now I like making music and not doing drugs. Because I think I'm way better at making music now, honestly. I don't know, actually, when I was not sober making music, I surely felt a lot more passion about what I had to say, and in the early years of sobriety. Like, I've been sober for a long time, so it's like I'm very used to who I am now. There was a point in time where I was brand new to me, and during that time, wanting to write poetry and express how I was feeling, and like this juxtaposition from like kind of like looking from the outside in on yourself, I wanted to talk about it a lot, lyrically speaking. And I was hoping that those lyrics would influence you and make you feel emotions, because that's what music's for, is like kind of like making you feel emotions. I've kind of shifted in my music realm to a place that I think is more like, I'm more interested in these higher level ideas. I don't mean this like that singer-songwriter stuff is lower level and the electronic music is higher level. I'm thinking it more of like this structure stuff. I'm thinking about workflow more, and that kind of stuff is what's exciting to me, and less playing my guitar and singing, which was the most exciting thing to me in the world from like age, 13 to 30. I turn 40 next year. And so I've spent like the last, 10 years integrating acoustic instruments into electronic music, and then slowly kind of phasing out acoustic instruments from my electronic music stuff, because I've just become less concerned with how my music makes you feel and more concerned with how I feel about making music, if that makes sense. That was a weird twist of stuff and a lot of honesty, which I don't mind sharing with my lovely YouTube channel, but makes your view of me stronger. Well, that's cool. Thank you. Stopped everything hard years ago, but still smoke way too much weed. No shame. You'll get no shame from me. No judgment here. No judgment from me. Not on anything, to be honest. I was a case manager in treatment center for a long time, and I can't break anyone's anonymity because I honestly can't remember anybody's name. So I wouldn't do that anyway, of course, because I'm not going to violate all the HIPAA practices that I studied so long to understand. But, I thought I've had a pretty rough go with my story, but I have met people that just, I can't even imagine surviving what they've survived. And I've met a lot of amazing musicians. And I've worked with some pretty famous folks even in the field, which is pretty cool. Musicians, of course. Not of course, but we're prone to this very emotional stuff, so to speak. I could honestly just talk about that stuff forever. I do miss having conversations about it. I don't talk about it as much as I used to, but that's pretty fresh. A little MJ. Dude, you do great. Oh, thanks, Harry. But yeah, no shame to anybody. Smoke weed every day if you want. It's like, really, like, the truth is, like, the honest truth is, like, if something gets in the way of you accomplishing your goals, get it out of the way. It's that simple. No, I'm not saying it's that simple to quit when you're addicted. That's a completely different topic. But if there's anything that's getting in the way of you doing the things you want to do, move them out of the way if you're capable of doing so. Just get them out of the way. The same goes with music, writing music. If you have stuff that's in the way of you making music, get it out of the way. If you have too much stuff, put it in a different room. Make music with less stuff. You'll make more music, I bet. Honestly, I keep thinking, I was like, I want to just get rid of everything. Not everything. I have this tendency to want to clear the board and start over. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you ever played SimCity, I loved playing SimCity. And if I didn't like my city, it was start a brand new map instead of try and get my city to be better. And I tend to do that with even my hardware, where I'll be clear the board and let's start over. And I want to get rid of everything. I end up buying it again, or I did. I don't do that anymore. But I feel like we could do that just by taking stuff and getting it out of our peripheral, so it's not distracting us. Or you buy a Eurorack system, you got so many modules, and you're I need to use all the modules. But the truth is you don't, because you don't always have a reason to use a logic module. You're not always going to find a reason for a logic module. You might not need to use your VCA. Maybe you're making drones. This is a stupid argument. My point is stay open-minded and be willing to, let stuff go. Not forever, even temporarily. Temporary letting go. Get your distractions out. I don't know. I don't know the answers to any of it. That might have been just a bunch of nonsense as I was reaching for what was in my head that I couldn't quite grab, but 100% on clearing the board, small cases, little rack of drawers to stuff that doesn't fit. Build a small purposeful case for the Legos. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty bad on heroin around 2000. Took years on methadone getting clean. Hey, congrats to you, my friend. Okay, it's one thing. We're not going to keep talking about this because it's definitely a strong topic, and this is a music channel. But I will say that anybody who gets off heroin onto methadone and then gets off methadone, you get 2 gold medals, because getting off of methadone is harder than getting off of heroin. I'm putting that out there. 2 gold medals for Kev Human. We love you. Oh, thanks, Mikey. I love you too, dog. You guys are great. Everybody here is so good. I've been so lucky to have such a great community of people that stuck around and hang out on this channel. I like to do a lot of hardware teaching. I like to share a lot of this stuff, and I don't need to be I don't need to be the expert all the time. There's lots of experts that I refer to, and I don't even consider myself an expert at most things. I do at the Octatrack. I definitely do at the. I definitely think I'm an expert at the Octatrack. I don't know many people who know as much about that thing as I do. I've gone hard on that. I'm gonna give myself that one. Can I have that one? Can I just that one? But a lot of these other ones I don't. I'm definitely not an expert here. I barely know it. Just scratching the surface. And I like it. I think it's fun. I think it sounds really good. I think there's a lot of room for improvements, and I know that they will continue to improve this device. This, to me, I think is kind of their flagship at the moment. And I really like the Polyend play as well. Well, I'm that topic already ended. I'm on to new stuff. This thing right here, the OP1 Field, which I love. I think I love the way it looks more than I actually love the device itself, because I'm just so fascinated with how it feels and looks and that it does stuff. But I don't actually get anything done on it. Like, the workflow on it is just impossible to me. I don't understand it. The thing that I make music on the most and the fastest, and is, in my opinion, the best piece of music production equipment you can buy right now, is the Digitact. I think the Electron Digitact is the single best hardware device right now. I think it has just the right amount of features, and it has just, I don't know, it's got the right workflow for me. But I think it is the most versatile device out there. Even when it's a synthesizer, it sounds amazing. I know this is a stream on the Polyend Mini Tracker, and I'm not making a judgment on the Mini Tracker at all here. Because, where did that even come from? How do dog hairs appear? That must have just fallen off my body. It's wintertime. I thought that dogs were supposed to, like, keep their hair and not shed it during the winter. Yeah. Frictionless workflow. Absolutely. And I think that this could be a frictionless workflow too. I think that there's a couple of adjustments that maybe they'll make to make this a little quicker. But it's also because I'm slow. I'm super slow at it. I don't know it, you know. But I do like it. I do like it a lot. I love the fill options, and I know that's something you'll find in the M8. Check this thing out. You know, let's take a look at the M8. I hope nobody watches this stream and like thinks, you know, this is how trackers are supposed to sound, because I don't know it very well. I can make music on this a lot faster, and that's just because I know it. I know it really well. You know, I've watched a ton of tutorial content. I've watched everybody make music on these, and I've made tons of songs on here. I've even shared, you know, presets that I've made. So I just know it quick. You know, I can fly around on here and change instruments. I know exactly what's going to happen. It doesn't have all the same stuff that this has. You know, it'd be cool is if Polyend added the ability to change your color scheme like the M8 does. I would love to change this colors to more of this color. You know, there's that pulsing cursor. They're cool. I would love, you know what I would like, is if this had a little bit of a bigger screen. I'd love the large screen on the Tracker Mini. I think the large screen's really cool. I would like to see a larger screen on the M8, although I'm not complaining. I think they're both amazing. And like I said, I'm just way more familiar with this than I am this. This is very new to me. And the tracker. So I've had the other tracker for a long time, the original tracker, and I'm definitely faster at it just because of the keys and the jog wheel. And I think that it's just a faster workflow because I don't know, you can do two. I don't know, it's faster for me. But I didn't use it that much because I'm such an Electron geek, right? So like, even the M8, like I love the M8. I've had the M8 since the M8s came out, and not a beta unit, not like Mikey, but I've had it since they were first released. So I got in on the pre-orders, and I still don't use it that much because I use Electron. I'm an Electron dude. That's what I do. I like Electron stuff. I like it a lot, and I'm probably gonna keep using Electron more than anything else forever. I like the M8 for what it does. I like the Polyend Tracker for what it does. I like the Polyend Play. For whatever reason, I'm the most intrigued by the Polyend Play of all the Polyend devices. And I look forward to what they do with that device, albeit updates or Mark IIs or whatever happens with it. I hope they continue working on that because I love their idea with it. It's like a stem generator. And I think that if you like coerce the stems that it makes for a while, you find these like really cool little nuggets in there, and you could sample the whole row of audio like into your Octatrack or something. We are seriously spoiled with hardware tracker options. It's like crazy. It's crazy. Trackers right now are out of control. And you know what? So this is something I need to think. So I own Renoise, and if anybody here has Renoise, chime in and tell me, because I don't know the answer to this, but I own Renoise, and I know that Renoise can be embedded in your DAW as a VST and then trigger MIDI for you. And I think that that would work really well for me and my workflow, because I know Bitwig well. I'm a Bitwig instructor. I haven't used Bitwig that much since it added the grid. I was an instructor just as the grid came out, so I'm not like a grid genius or anything, not like Polarity. But I know how to move around that DAW very quickly. I can find everything I need, and I can do all the stuff that I need to do in terms of synthesis and automation and all that. But what I don't like about any of the DAWs, except for maybe FL Studio, which I have no idea how to use, but I know FL Studio has a step sequencer, is I don't like the sequencers in any DAWs. That's why I use hardware. In fact, that's the main reason that I'm not on my computer right now making music, is that I hate the sequencers. I don't want to use my keyboard. I don't want to use a mouse. I want to use hardware. And I know the Push kind of does that, but the Push 3 is not even that fun to sequence on as much as it is on a tracker or on Electron. For me, and I'm still getting to know the Push. I have some strong feelings towards all these devices. But I think if I used Renoise in Bitwig, I might have an even better Bitwig experience than I've ever had. And I'm just realizing that right now, and it's all because of playing with the Polyend Tracker Mini. So I think I might give that a shot and use Renoise in Bitwig and see what I come up with. Am I wrong? Will someone tell me if I'm wrong or if that's how it works? Can it do that? Preach, trackers are where it's at for sequencing. I agree. User-friendly, I like trackers. What's up, user-friendly? NerdSec keeps giving too much. Yeah, the nerds. Well, what's happening with the NerdSeek right now? When's that new expander coming out? That's what I want to know. Redux shout out. Wait, what's Redux? Oh, Redux is Renoise for the VST. That's Redux, right? Somebody tell me more about that. NerdSec expander is soon. Well, I expect that Nick, if anybody knows about that, it's you, Nick Solars. You have it in your case right now? What do you get? Are you in cahoots with Thomas? See what's going on. Leaving me out? Leaving me out of the mix, huh? Not fair. Not fair at all. Good for you, man. That's cool. It's always a good feeling when you start like working with the manufacturer of a piece of equipment. I gotta say, I mean, it's cool. It always feels cool. You know it feels cool. It's nice. As long as you don't let it go to your head, right? You know, like suddenly you think you know everything about it because they're working with you. You do though, Nick. You do. You know that Nerdseek like nobody else. I should take lessons from you. I'd love that. Okay, I want to do one last thing before we call it, because we're at 2 hours already. 2 hours is like the max that I'm willing to go for live streams. And I don't think this is particularly the most, usually with Electron stuff, you know, I'm a freaking wizard on Electron stuff, so like I can teach you all sorts of cool stuff and entertain you with sound design, and on here I'm like, where are the functions? You know, that can't be as fun to watch. Maybe it still is fun, I don't know. I'm not the one watching, but I don't want to drag it out if it's not. But I do want to add some stuff. So I am going to double the length of the pattern and put in a new sound. I want it to be a really long sound. Do I have any like that in here already? No, definitely not that. We could try that. What's that? Zelda? I guess we could make it loop or something? Maybe I don't like that sound. Menu. Wait a second. No, no, no. There we go. Oh yeah. Okay, let's get out of this instrument pack. Dark Techno Cinematic Kit. Don't mind if I do. Synth. That looks, that works. Number 48? Why is that 48? Over here. Put it here. 44. All right. Let's go instrument 44. Let's give this a bunch of goodies. Maybe we need to change that delay. Oops. Are we already? Oh no. Why is it still at 64? I thought we were doing... Do we have to be in record mode? More. Duplicate. Pattern. More. Okay, there we go. And then we'll go 32. That's definitely cooler, I think. Am I wrong? Let's go. Harry, can you play into the sequence? Yes, you can with a MIDI keyboard. You gotta plug something in here though. 32. Let's go past 64 and start changing these bass notes. Distorting a little bit. Oh, yeah, actually, let me chime in on this. So, talking about koala, that koala stem splitter, holy smokes, the combo with that and like a Digitact or any sampler, this koala and the Polyend Mini Tracker in splitting off like a chord sample from like some classic sounds or even like a jazz track from some group that's never been heard before or something that just gotta happens to have a couple good licks. Wow, really cool. Koala just killed it with their update. They crushed it. I don't know Drambo. I haven't used Drambo, but I've used quite a bit of Koala, and it's cool. I need to spend a lot more time with this Polyend Mini Tracker because I really am just such a noob on it right now. You know, what you gonna do? I'm noobing around trying to get to know it with people live. I was kind of hoping that if I streamed on it, there'd be some people who knew it really well that could tell me what all the special shortcuts were. But nobody chimed in with the special shortcuts. All right, 2 hours. It's been 2 hours, folks. My name is Matthew, aka EZBOT. Thanks for hanging out during this Polyend Mini Tracker stream as I get familiar with the device. You know, I want to make some content with it, and I know that sounds gross, make some content. I want to make some music with it is what I mean. It's just that when I make music on a device, I usually like to share it on my YouTube channel because this is what I like to do. I love videos. I like making videos. I like color grading. I like lenses. I like cameras. I love music and music production, and I love doing all that stuff all together. When I make a video that I really like and I set it off into the world and I go, here you go. Here you go, world. Here's a video. Hope you like it. I'm very happy. I'm as happy as when I make a song that I really like. I enjoy the whole thing is fun to me. So I want to make some stuff. I want to have fun with the Polyend Mini Tracker, so I appreciate everybody keeping me company as I get familiar with the device. If you want to support this channel, you can just give a thumbs up to this stream or leave a nice comment or a tip on how to use the Polyend Tracker. I would love that. That'd be really great. Or you can visit patreon.com/EZBOT and join the Patreon and support me that way. Or leave a super thanks, which is like the money thing on YouTube. I'm not going to ask you for your money, but you can if you want. Patreon's where I'd prefer you come, hang out, get access to the templates and my thoughts in the Electron world. That's a value, I think, for folks that are really into Electron. Otherwise, visit the Discord. It's completely free, no obligations at all. Just come in there and hang out and talk about music here. And try not to talk about politics or your religious views, if you can. Try not to do that. But you can come in there and talk about music all day long. That's fantastic. Love to have you. There's a link to that in the comments, or there will be in a section below soon after I log off here and put it in there. Otherwise, you could find it in any other video. But I love having you guys here. You're wonderful. I hope everybody has a great night. If you have a dog, go walk your dog. That's what I'm going to do now. Take care. I'll see you next week.